graduated, elevated. Now it's my time to shine, yeah, let's go. Major moves, power moves, take it to the top one time, non-stop.
Sure. So I am Dr. Tamala Malerk. I'm currently in Germany. Last time we spoke, I was in Texas in the United States. So my research deals with the British Empire, particularly the British Empire's involvement in India, as well as modern Europe, women and gender, and American public history.
Lovely. So the first question is, why did you apply for a PhD?
Thank you so much, Noma, for your invitation. I'm so grateful to be here with you today. My name is Natalia. I am a neuroscientist by education, and I also I have background in natural sciences across physics, mathematics, and psychology, and then I did my PhD in computational neuroscience. But ever since 2017, I was full-time engaged in career development and also business development from some point as an independent researcher and also a business owner. And this is what I do full-time today. So actually my research background helps me, of course, with being more analytical and methodological with my research. But I have to admit that this is a different type of research. It's more of meta-analysis, and it's often qualitative research, and that very much differs from computational neuroscience. But still, I think also the knowledge about the brain also helps me in many ways to teach better, because I also consider myself an educator. I give courses, talks, workshops, and that also helps me greatly draw attention to the problems that I talk about, and also making sure that the audience memorizes the important information. So I think in some ways I tangled my former background into what I do today, but not in a direct way. Yeah.
Yep, that was it. And I was like, and then I immediately I went to the bookstore not too long after we had spoken and picked up a copy of the book, and I was like, oh, yep, okay, I see it.
Actually, I started in a sauna. So I was like the other day, it was in the early pandemic, and I was sitting in a sauna, one of these saunas in the Netherlands where you have the whole complex of saunas and swimming pools in one place, away from the city, somewhere in the suburbs, and there's a restaurant in the middle, and I was sitting in that restaurant in a blue bathroom gown and talking to other people sitting there in blue bathroom gowns, and we were just chatting, and I could see that despite everyone is dressed the same way and they're just sitting like with their wet hair and with no visual cues of what they do in like daily life, from the way they speak to me I can tell who is corporate, who is a business owner, who is unemployed, who is retiree. So it's like there must be some way of back engineering this problem and actually making a tool that kind of predicts where you would function given how you think and how you solve problems and how you basically make choices. So that's when I started thinking, okay, how can I operationalize this problem? And I spent the whole pandemic building these tests where we basically worked with professionals from 17 countries, like all knowledge workers, and we created a test that puts you on a map of what work environments you fit best. So we profiled for corporations, for consulting firms, for academia, for public organizations, for startups, for freelancing, for entrepreneurship. And we had like 8 categories. We basically mapped out like how people typically respond to these questions, and the questions are all about making decisions in professional life. And so basically what you get out of the test is you can see in numbers where, like, in which percentiles you are compared to the reference population we had in the study. So how corporate you are, how entrepreneurial you are. So you can say, you can see, oh, I'm more entrepreneurial than 85% of the